Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So the first thing is, if you guys don't follow me on Instagram, you will notice that my hair looks really different. I decided to try something, kind of cool and unique. So it's, at least for me, I've never gotten twists, and I got box braids once, maybe when I was like 10 or 11, so I don't really remember the experience. If you guys want to see how I style my hair, I've been playing around with a few different styles, some cool stuff that I'm probably going to post, or cool for me because my hair is always curly. So if you guys want to see that, or you want me to talk a little bit about my experience, just let me know in the comments below. I'm also trying new lighting out, so tell me what you guys think about it. And I got a new chair, which I'm really excited about. So yeah, today I'm going to be doing an airbrush foundation routine. I have a 15-second clip on Instagram, and today I'm just going to be doing airbrush base, and then I'm going to be doing the rest, which is pretty similar to what I do. I am tan at the moment. I finally had a chance to make it down to the beach. Of course, 2 days before summer is officially over, but I made it down to the beach, so I got a little bit of a tan. So yeah, I'm going to be showing you how I do my airbrush foundation. I don't do airbrush often. I don't know why. I always love it every time I do it. I don't know. I like to keep it nicely packed in its box, and I guess like when I'm doing my makeup, I'm always in a rush. So I usually don't have time to dig out my airbrush machine. The system that I'm going to be using is the one by Temptu. It looks like this. And this is the gun. This is the SP35 gun that I'm going to be using. So I'm going to be mixing 8 with a little bit of 9 into the gun. I'm going to start off with probably 4 drops of 8 and like a drop or 2 of 9. Then I'm just going to mix that up, and then I'm going to start applying that to my face. Then I'm just going to go in with my Tarte Marcuja concealer. I usually wear medium, and this is tan. This is the one that I usually use in the summertime. So this is what I'm going to be using today. And I'm going to be contouring with the Kett Cosmetics. This is their Ruby palette. It's a little bit warmer than the neutral and the olive ones, obviously, but I'm kind of digging the warmth today, so this is the one I'm going to be using. So if you guys are interested, they are organized by your undertone. The Ruby, obviously, if you have reddish undertones. I'm a little bit burnt, so that's why I'm going to kind of use this one. And I do want to look a little bit warmer and kind of keep this summer glow. And then I'm going to be using my NYX matte bronzer in Deep Tan. It's my go-to. It's the one that I always use. And I'm going to be setting my face with this powder. Looks a little light on camera, but this is 173. This is my shade during the summertime. And this is the highlighter I'm going to be using. It's by Melanie in the shade Bronze Gold. And I'm going to be using Smashbox primer just to prime my face before I go in with the airbrush. If you guys are into these intros where I talk a little bit about the products and tell you what I'm going to use before, just let me know, and that's something that I will start doing as well. So the only thing that I have on right now are my brows. I have the DeniseAsiAm brow powder in soft brown and a little bit of the Kevyn Aucoin foundation in number 8 just to highlight a little bit on the outer brow. So yeah, let's jump right into it. So the first thing you want to do, you want to start off with a clean, primed face. And then I took the product that was already mixed in the gun. I actually mixed number 8 and number 7 to get my shade because I did notice that 8 and 9 were a little bit too deep for me. And then I'm just going to do circular motions until I have a nice even coverage. And this is what it looks like. And then I'm going to take my Tarte Marcuja concealer in the shade Tan. And then I'm just going to apply that under my eyes and onto my forehead, and then I'm just going to go in with the Kett contour palette, the Ruby, in shades 9 and a little bit of shade 7, and I'm just going to draw these little tiny lines under my cheekbones, along my forehead, and on the sides of my nose. And then I'm just going to take a damp beauty blender and I'm going to start blending all of that out. I like to blend out the concealer first, and then I'm just going to go in and I'm going to start blending out the contour lines. You want to blend that product into the hairline. and making sure that you don't see any lines of demarcation. I'm using just the point of that beauty blender to make sure that everything is nice and seamless. Once that was all blended in, I did want my under eyes to be a little bit brighter, so I grabbed the MAC highlighting pen. This is in Bright Forecast, and I'm just going to brighten the center of my face just a little bit. I'm going to go in with that same beauty blender, and I'm just going to blend that product out. Once that's all blended out, I'm going to grab a little bit of the Kett Cosmetics colorless powder, the loose formula, and I'm just going to set under my eyes, a little bit on the bridge of my nose, and up slightly on my forehead. And then I'm going to grab that 173 powder by Makeup Forever, and I'm just going to set the rest of my face. I'm going with my Holy Grail bronzer, the Deep Tan by NYX Cosmetics, and I'm just going to carve out my cheekbones just a little bit and just add a little bit more warmth to the perimeter of my face. And after that was baking under my eyes for a few minutes, I'm just going to dust off that excess product. And then I'm going to go in with the Melanie Mills highlighter in bronze gold, and I'm grabbing a little bit of the Jaclyn Hill Champagne Pop and just giving myself a nice glow. And this is the finished look, guys. Thank you so much for watching. All the product details will be below.